Sexual harassment and rape has been a phenomenon that has lived with the human race for a long time. But the wave of sexual assaults in these modern times are becoming alarming and a cause for serious concern. Girls at tender ages as 8, 9, and 10 have become target for sexual predators. This situation is becoming worrisome in every society and family. Most society try to protect girls from sexual predators by punishing the predators. This special report reveals how preteens are tortured in Abuja by being made to undergo breast ironing, all in the name of preventing them from being raped. It is widely believed that one in every four Nigerian girls have been a victim of sexual violence. Of the number who reported their ugly experiences, fewer than 5 out of 100 received any form of support. This is according to data from the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF states. For centuries, the fear of sexual violence has pushed women to adopt different methods of protecting their daughters. In Pigbasama, a community in Apo about 14.2 kilometers away from Nigeria's presidential villa in Abuja. The fear of rape and sexual molestation by randy men has shaped the culture of protection for underage girls as soon as they are born. In order to make teenage girls look less womanly and to prevent unwanted male attention, pregnancy or rape, women in Pigba Sama, Paduma 2 and a few other communities in the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) practice breast ironing, also known as breast flattening. Kande Ilya narrated her experience when she realized that her 10-year-old daughter was beginning to develop breast. She broke up part of a calabash into what looks like huge bra cup sizes, called amapala in Gbagi language. She then placed the part of the calabash close to the fire, and when it was hot, she held her screaming daughter down and used it to meticulously massage the daughter's breast tissue until she was satisfied it had dissolved. Kande said, I knew she didn't want it because she was crying and screaming, but what could I have done? She was too young to start having breasts. I love my daughter and did not want to start noticing that.
Yes, cause for their own time. Say they see say the pikin this girl there now she don dey grow breast. So for their own thinking say na wetin go make her go married earlier. So na wetin make wey dey come dey do the breast ironing for them that time.
Breast ironing is a process of using a calabash or a stone, pressing the breast to return back. So our people believe that at the tender age, at that age of the children bringing out breast, it attracts men and it will make them to disobey them as a parent, and it will also make them not to concentrate. So the only way to make it easier for them is for them to like press the iron back and let it go back.
Kande is not the only one who believes such practice. 30-year-old Grace, who is originally Gbagi but married to an Edo man, also decided to iron her daughter's breast after realizing that the 11-year-old was not towering over her mates in the community but had begun to grow breasts. Although Favor escaped the experience when she was younger because she always ran away each time her mother tried to practice it on her, she still decided to put her daughter through the nightmare for fear of someone noticing the girl or molesting her. She said, I didn't
Naji
like it when
ana
I was
magana
young.
murya amma ba
I
taɓa
was
yin
scared
ba
of
wannan
it.
da
Whenever
experience
my mother
kaɗan wanda
called
zan
me
faɗa.
for it, I would run away
Wani
from home
lokaci
until she
iyayenmu sun ga
forgot.
mun fita
But
haka,
after seeing my
mutum ya
daughter
kai
and the way
shekara
she
goma
was
sha
developing
biyar
her
ko sha
age,
shida,
I
sun gan dama
decided
sun
to
fara
protect
fita
her
mana
and I
sai a
almost
ce to,
succeeded
ai
in
lokacin
ironing
ya
her
kai wanda
breast.
maza za su kalle mu.
Luckily, my
Sai su
friends
ce
who had
to, ai
attended a
wai kanan nan
community
wanda
meeting
maza
on
za su
that
kalle
day
mu.
had set aside to
Sai
do
a
it
zo a ce
came to
to,
visit.
bari a
When I
nema
told
abin
them
da
what
za
I
a yi
was
mana
planning
saboda
on
nonon
doing
nan
to
su
my
koma
daughter
kada
that
maza mu
evening,
su
they
su
told
ga
me
mu
they
su
were
ga kamar
told
mun
that the
isa
meeting that
awo.
young girls with breasts
Akwai
that were
abin da muna
ironed may
kwashe tuwo
develop
da shi
cancer
ana
later
kira
in
shi.
life. Recently, officers of the Nigerian police in Lagos State arrested a man identified as Adegboyega for brutalizing his 8-year-old daughter following early signs of puberty. The victim's breast was completely cut off by her father after he reportedly used a hot stone to massage his daughter's breast to stop it from growing. Sadly, this is the ordeal many young girls are subjected to by their parents, especially mothers, in an attempt to stop the girl's breast from growing so that it will not attract men.
Yes, e do, because even the girls in the breast was being ironed. After dem we have to go to dem, talk to dem, let dem tell us how they feel. In fact, the other one was still saying because the breast have to grow back, she was even telling us that up to now she used to feel her nipple paining her. So she say at that time she was feeling pain, but when she's trying to tell the mother that she's feeling pain, the mother will be telling her sorry, it's for her own good, it's for her for her own good, that men will not look after her or pursue her. So it's very very painful.
Actually, we wear breast iron to prevent us from allowing men to follow us when we are still at teenage tender ages. So actually, what they do is that our mothers take pala, put it in the fire, allow it to go hot for very well. Then they press it in our breast, so that to press the breast back, like God, it's very painful when you have to put iron back to press a breast that has already grown. It's very very painful actually. Like we usually cry and the scars are there all over our breast just to make the breast go back. It's very painful. Growing back, it didn't actually come out like every other person. Some breasts were actually bigger than some. Some were like smaller than some. Instead of the breast to be the same size or normal, some will be bigger, some will be smaller, depending on how they press it when we are still doing the breast ironing.
Breast ironing is the process where young pubescent girls, usually aged between 9 and 15, are almost at the risk of this practice. Breasts are ironed, massaged, or pounded down through the use of hard or heated objects in order for the breast to disappear or delay the development of the breast entirely. Some of the instruments used in carrying out this barbaric practice included hot stones, hammer, spatulas, head of a broom, and many others. It is believed that many boys and men consider girls whose breasts have grown ready to have sex. Some parents believe that by carrying out this act, their young daughters would be protected from the harassment, rape, abduction, and early forced marriage, and therefore be kept for education. Findings have shown that parents who indulge in this practice do it with the wrong notion that they are doing their daughters a favor by saving them from problems and unimaginable consequences. With this ignorance, many parents have caused permanent damage to vital organs of their girls, while this practice has also led to different health challenges in the girls. This report was voiced by Florence Joshua.